Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going through this full box. They always fall down. Full box of empties. These are the empties for November and December of 2019. I know this video goes up in 2020, but I wanted to just recap my empties for the full year of 2019. I know now how much money I emptied this year, and I am quite shocked on the amount, I have to say. So yeah, I am going through all the products as usual. I'm going to tell you what I think or if I'm going to repurchase or not. And I think I'm going to lift a bit of a veil about how I am going about this empties video for next year, or no, this year. I don't know when this is coming up. I think it will be up after my project ban, so there won't be any spoilers for stuff I have swapped out or emptied in my project ban, because I don't want to do that. So I think I'm going to put that up after I did my update on the project ban video. So yeah, guys, without any further ado, let's jump into this box. Okay, I'm going to start off with the random stuff, going through hair, going through skin, and ending with makeup. So the random things, I'm just going to put them both up here. It's my deodorant and my contact fluid stuff. I have one of these every month, so this is nothing new. And somehow I ended up emptying two toothpaste. These are the toothpaste I always use. I use this one at night, this one in the morning, because this one is good for my gums and this one is good to repair my teeth. And I have a very broad dentist, so I really like using both of those. And yeah, they come around every once and again in my empties video. That was it for my randoms. That was pretty quick. Then I am going over to hair care. I have finished one of these Osis bottles flatliner product. It's by Schwarzkopf, and what it does, it makes sort of a sealed layer on your hair to protect it from heat styling, but also it helps your hair be less frizzy. I just use it whenever I have washed my hair. Before I blow dry it, I just put a few spritzes of this in. I comb it through, then I put some other stuff in here. I'm almost through, I think. Yeah, I'm almost out of the other stuff as well, so that will be coming up in an empties video, I think in a few months. I think in 2 months, something like that. I wash my hair like every 5 days, 6 days sometimes, if I can manage. So I don't go through hair products a lot, because I mainly use stuff like this, and the other stuff I use mainly after I have washed it and blow dry it. I blow dry it only then. So yeah. And especially with the shorter hair, I don't blow dry it as much as I used to, because when it was a little bit longer, I used to have curls as well, and that would help. It would help using a diffuser to make the curls look a little bit more defined. So I would be heat styling my hair a little bit more when it was longer than it is right now. But yeah, so this goes a long way for me, because I don't use it as often. Then something I use a lot, because I don't wash my hair that much, I use a lot of dry shampoo. And I have to say, this one, I was a little bit afraid, because my hair is darker now. I was a little bit afraid this would leave a too much of a white cast, but it doesn't. It does a little. I'm not going to say it doesn't at all. It does a little, but not enough for me to be like, oh my god, this I can't work through anymore. Because if I just spray it, I shake it really, really well. I don't put up the sprayer too close to my hair, and I really go through my hair, and then it just diffuses. So yeah, this is something I really like, and I really like this scent, because it's called a nude. Yeah, nude, just nude. And it doesn't have a very strong scent, which I really, really like, because the stronger scents, it's nice, but if you keep smelling your hair, it's I don't really like it. So this is one I really, really like, and I keep repurchasing. So yeah, that's one gone. Okay, that was everything for hair care, so I'm going into skincare. I finished this big bottle of the Pixi Glow Tonic. It's a 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. When I first started using this, I think I had a small one. And I was a little bit skeptical about it, but I got the small one. I think I got it just on sale or something like that, or on a holiday, I don't know. And I used it, and I could feel a bit of a tingle going on. And I was like, ugh, I don't know if this is going to work, but that works. The tingle goes away after you use it a few times, and if you use it every day especially, it won't come back. But this really made my skin look a lot brighter, and I don't want to say that it was glowing or anything, but it made it a lot brighter. I could really see a difference. So I really love this product. I am using the purple one at the moment. I think the retinol one with the jasmine at the moment. So it's halfway done. It's a small one, so I'm going to let you know if I like that better than this one when I empty it. But yeah, this one I really enjoy. So I would repurchase if I wasn't working on that one at the moment. And I think I have some other tonics in my drawer at the moment that I got in like the beauty boxes from Look Fantastic and Style Tone. So I don't think I will be buying this one soon, but you know, who knows. You will see it come by in a haul or in another empties video when I do. This is the 8 Hour Cream by Elizabeth Arden. We have always have at least 4 of these tubes going around the house. This stuff is magic. Magic, seriously. This, if you have dry skin, dry hands, dry feet, dry whatever, put it on. If you have a burn, seriously, if you burn yourself, like a little, you know, just on the oven or a hot pan or something like this, and you don't cool it because you don't have the time or you don't want to, it's just a waste of water. If you put this on it, I don't know what happens, but the next day the burn is gone. Seriously, the burn is gone. And this has the same effect of cooling your burn like for 15 minutes under the cooler water, tepid water. Never use cold water, tepid water. So this stuff, it's expensive, so get it on sale. Please get it on sale. It's always on sale somewhere, so look out for it. If you're from Holland, watch for Kruidvat, Trekpleister and Bijenkorf. All of them, they carry this product and they have it on sale. I think the Bijenkorf has it now for 15 euros. And usually it's like 30 or 38. So this is really something to look out for on a sale. I love this stuff. My husband loves this stuff. It's amazeballs, really. Can't get enough of it. Then I've been trying these pore strips by Biore, and I must say I semi-like them. I don't hate them. They work okay, but they don't work a treat. They are okay. But the thing is, I used to use a brand, I can't really remember what the brand was. They were a little bit more expensive also than these ones. But those were really effective. This will get a lot of gunk out, but the other ones were just more effective. So yeah, I think they're okay. They're okay. They're okay. I think I would rebuy or repurchase them because I don't have any like substitute for it at the moment. So I will, if you have a tip on which strips are really good for pore extraction grossness, then please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, but this, I think it was okay. I think I will repurchase it, especially when it's on sale, because then you could get a good deal. And the Panther print thing is just a limited edition one. I finished a little mask sample by Coloniali. I don't know. I really think it's a difficult name. It's the Age Recover Replumping Rich Mask. It's nice. It works. I don't say it's working for the anti-aging stuff, because who can tell? Seriously, who can tell? But it does plump your skin. It has a very rich feel to the skin. It doesn't feel sticky. It feels, you can put a very thick layer on, but you can also use it a bit as a moisturizer. So you have a very rich moisturizer on. And if there's any residue, then I just use this overnight. So the next day when you go into the shower and you are trying to wipe it off, you can't really feel it on your skin anymore. But if you put water on it and you rinse it a bit, then you can feel that there was some left, but not a lot. So your skin, or at least my skin, really drinks this in. And you are left with a more plump feel to your skin. So I really like this. I don't know if I like it enough to purchase it, you know, as in a full size or something, because I think it's quite an expensive brand. And I have the Kiehl's hydrating one that mostly does the same, like to the feel of your skin. So I don't know if I would really replace this or repurchase this because I already have the Kiehl's one, but it's not a bad product. Then I also used up this Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Skin Fortifying Hydrator. This is a nice product. I have to say there's nothing wrong with this product. What I usually would do, I would either mix it with my day cream or I would put it on before I put on my day cream. The only thing I don't like about it is the smell. It has this clinically smell, no pun intended, but it smells really clinically. I don't know. I don't really like the scent, so I won't be repurchasing because of it. But other than that, it really works. It does work. It gives your skin more moisture. I just use something else now to get the same result, and that smells nice. It's from the Origins. I have no clue what it's called. It's the orange container, and it has this nice vitamin C scent to it. So I like it a lot more, and it does feel the same, but it also has some other benefits. I will talk about it in, I think, a month because I'm almost done. So yeah, I like that a lot more than this, but it works, the product works, but it's smelly, because I think it's smelly at least. Then I also have finished this IT Cosmetics Secret Sauce. It's a clinically advanced, miraculous anti-aging moisturizer, and it was a sample size. And what I really liked about this is that it didn't smell. No, it has a nice smell, and it had a very rich feel. So as a moisturizer, I used it at night and I really liked it. It was just a nice moisturizer. It really plumped my skin. It made it feel less dry. It made it feel nourished. I really liked it. It's not that I would say, okay, I'm going to buy a full size of it, because I have the stuff I like, and this is not something I think I need. It didn't really do miraculous things as it claims. So yeah, it's a nice product, and if you are using it or if you want to try it, then I would really suggest asking for a sample if you want to try it. And if you're already using it, then I get why, because it's a nice moisturizer. It's just not something that blew me away that much. I am going to keep the container, I think, because I think it's easy or just handy to have these little things here, and it does close off nicely. It doesn't have a turning cap. You just get this off, and then you have this on the inside and a little bit of the product, but it's not enough for full application. So yeah, I like these containers as well, so I'm going to keep it for that. Then I'm going over to makeup, and I have a few stuff, and then I'm done. And I think I'm going to be done in quite quickly. Okay, first thing, this is the Hema Mono eyeshadow in number 50. This is old. Like old. And I have been trying to pan it for my Team Project pan. And I think I got a very, very good way, because there's a lot of pan showing. And I'm just quite done with it. It's okay. I don't need to finish it fully. I have finished what I think is enough. I've used it. I've got my money's worth out of it. But it's so old. I really want to get rid of it now. So I'm going to throw this away, because it's done in my book. I'm sorry, I'm not someone who has to have a full clean pan. It's done, it's okay. Then I have decluttered, and I wanted to put this in my empties because I am going to give them away. I'm not going to throw them away because I haven't used them a lot. And I just recently got this in my collection. And I think you will be a little bit surprised, but I really don't like this foundation. I have been trying a lot, and I first purchased a way too light shade that didn't look good on me, so I gave that away. And now I have two new ones, because I was like, I have to like this. This is stuff, everybody's raving about it, and I don't like it. How can that be? So I got two. I got number 130 and number 140. This 141 is a great shade for me in summer, and this one is too light always, so I have to combine the two. But this one is too dark to use it on its own in winter, so I have to combine the two. But guys, it's the Infallible Fresh Wear. I think you would have recognized it. I just don't like it. I don't know. I use a little of it. I use a lot of it. I've used it with I don't know how many primers. I've used it with several types of powders. I've used it without powder. It's just not working for me. It's settling in my pores. It breaks up really quickly on my skin, which I think is weird because I don't have that problematic skin. I don't have very oily skin. I can have a little bit drier type skin, but mostly it's just nourished and treated well, so it's doing okay. And this just always looks bad. I don't know why, but I just don't like this. So I'm going to give these away again. I'm going to see at my workplace who's going to enjoy these. And then it's just done. I'm done. I've tried to pen them because I don't like them, but that is something I'm going to leave in 2019 as well. I'm not going to pen stuff that doesn't work for me. Just too bad. It doesn't work for me. I'm going to give it away. And if I can't give it away, I'm going to throw it away. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not about that life. So yeah, this is going to go out of my collection. So I wanted to show you in my empties because yeah, I'm going to get rid of them. And then I got the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue in Buttercream 03. This is a very weird product for me. When I first got this, and I got this because Ellie Gleams and I think Emily Noel were raving about this, especially Ellie. So I was like, I don't have acne prone skin, but I have, you know, if her skin is going to react to it, okay. I thought, you know, my skin is going to react to it as well because, you know, she has very problematic skin. She's been working on it, so it's a lot better, but I can imagine it would be drier, needs some extra care. So I was like, okay, couldn't go wrong with that. So I bought it. In the beginning, I kind of liked it. It's just a bit of a too yellowy shade for me. It's mainly the tone, so the depth is good enough. It's just a good match for my skin, but it's quite yellow in tone, so I would need something that is just as dark, but just in a neutral undertone. I would have to see if I can find that, because I think part of the problem is that it is just not really the right shade for me, but also I've had periods where I love this, I have periods where I hated it. It's a weird product to me. And it's the same with the Fresh Wear. It's just settling in weird places and it's just, you know, sticking to dry patches on my skin. But it has nourishing properties, but I'm sorry. And then it really baffles me because it should have more of a nourishing benefits to it, but it just doesn't for my skin. Somehow, I don't know. But I've also had days where it worked really nice. So I don't know. I think maybe this just only works in summer or something. I don't know, because I didn't have a lot of trouble using it in summer. But the thing is, I'm really glad I emptied this one because I bought a backup. I don't know why I did that. I think because I was in England and I was at Selfridges and I saw they have it, and they didn't sell Bare Minerals in store at the time. In Holland they do now, so yeah. So that made me feel like a little bit of a FOMO feel. I feel safe when I have a lot of stuff kicking around. That's not a good thing, but I will talk about that another time. So yeah, this is a hit or miss product for me. I have a backup, so I will use it, but I don't know if I'm going to repurchase it after that one is finished. But at least this one is done. So that was a long tale about just saying I don't like a product. Okay, and I'm going into the professional. It's the same thing really. I finished this. I put this in my project pen. It's a 7.5mm packaging. And the thing is with this, when I first started using this, I loved it. I thought it was great. It's just one of those products you really like, especially when I was having a no makeup day and I put it on and it looked really nice. It just filled in my pores and it has a bit of a tint to it, so it made some difference for my skin and I was really okay with it. But then I noticed that even though I used this, the pores on my nose were very visible with a lot of foundations, and I just thought, wow, why? How can that be? And I was like, okay, then I'm going to try some other pore filling primer. So I tried the e.l.f. one and I tried one from Smashbox, and they work just a lot better than this one. So for me now, this is just an overpriced product because it doesn't work as good as the e.l.f. one or the Smashbox one, and it's quite expensive. It's Certainly more expensive than the e.l.f. one. I don't know about the Smashbox. I think they would be quite the same, but the Smashbox one works so much better than this. So yeah, I'm glad I'm finally shot of this one. And then I have the Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss from Essence. This one. This was in my project pen, and as you can see, it's not empty. But the reason I am decluttering it is because my niece was playing around with it. She always likes to unpack my makeup bag, or not my makeup bag, my usual bag, the one I carry around. So, and then she found this and she was like, oh, I would like to put that on. So she took it out, but she had a bit of a cold and she was putting it on her lips and on her nose and in her mouth, and I was like, okay, this is full of germs now, so I'm going to get rid of it. And I did good until I had to take it out, but I'm not going to use that anymore. It's a little bit gross. Then I'm going to declutter this Butter Bronzer. The reason why is because I tried to repress it. Oh. And I must say, I think it's a bit messy, but it kind of worked. I think I put way too much alcohol in there because it was the first time for me repressing something. I just put way too much alcohol in it and it was totally ruined. But if I look at it now and I touch it, then I think I could still use it. No. Just a sec. I'm going to try this with a brush and see what happens, because my desk is full of little specks of this thing. No. This is what happens. No. This is, no. And the packaging is ruined as well, so I am going to get rid of this because, you know, life's too short to do problematic bronzer. Sorry, but yeah. But the funny thing is, it was really smelling bad from the alcohol, and the alcohol with the Physicians Formula scent, I think you know. That was so gross. I was like, I am going to declutter it. It's done. I'm sorry. I was hitting pan on it very, very much, so it was okay. But now I just have to put a little less alcohol in it. Okay, going forward with this video series, I am going to do empty videos coming this 2020, but the thing is, what I want to show you is stuff that is really interesting. So something I really have something to say about, like skincare, the makeup, the hair stuff I try out, and stuff like this, and stuff like this, and the toothpaste. It's fun, it's nice, but you know, it's something I use for years. I'm not going to change it. It's stuff I need to use. It's not that interesting to talk to you about. So I want to really use my empties videos as a sort of a mini review of the stuff I've used up. If I liked it, why I liked it. If I didn't, why I didn't. And I am not really that interested anymore in seeing how much I have emptied as it comes to a number at the end of the month and a number at the end of the year. I'm going to tell you the number of this month and the number at the end of the year. And the reason why I was a bit shocked is what the reason I was shocked is what it was like, okay, I used this up. Okay, yeah, I don't care. I don't care about how much money I empty. I don't really care. The only thing I like about these empty videos is telling you about what I thought of the product and if I would repurchase or no. That's the only reason I like these videos. So coming 2020. Oh gosh, we're already here. So for this year, my empty series is really going to be a mini review type of series instead of telling you how much money I used up. So to end it in 2019 with the numbers, the amount I have finished up was €240.07. So all these products were worth €240.07. Makes sense. And I have used up in this year, in this full year, €1,975.46. And when I saw this number, the reason why I was really surprised or had a feeling about it is that I didn't have a feeling about it. I don't care. It's a bit weird to say that, but seriously, I don't care about how much money I would empty. It's not something... It's something I think would be natural if you use a certain brand of skincare, use certain brands of makeup. Yeah, the money will be going out in the empties. It's just something that happens. So that is why I won't be telling you the numbers on the product. I will just tell you about the product I like. So the products like this and like this are not going to be featured in these videos anymore because I don't think it's that interesting. It's something I empty every month. It's not something new. It's something I need to use. So I'm not going to use or not going to put them back into these videos. But the stuff like the hair care or the pixie ones or the makeup I used up, I am going to feature in these empties. I'm going to tell you what I think about them. If I would repurchase, why I like them, why I didn't like them. I think that's, for me, a lot more interesting. I'm really curious to know what you think because mainly I make these videos for you. So I would like to know if you agree with me, if it's something you are okay with. Because if you want me to tally up, I will tally up. But for me, it's not that interesting. It was like I saw the number and I was like, okay, yeah, well, that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, that said, please leave your thoughts down below about this topic. Thank you so much for watching this empties videos, the last one of 2019, wrapping that all up and going into 2020. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!